I was not too.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. Today we're talking about femininity in the MCU. In our last vid we talked about masculinity, but we didn't really focus on critiques and we were more interested in giving them high school superlatives.
Which was super easy because men in the MCU are given not only more screen time, but also they're treated a lot better.
Let's get into our first category, is all about whitewashing.
The first and probably most prominent example of this is with the Ancient One in the new Doctor Strange trailers.
In the trailer, you can see that the Ancient One is portrayed by the whitest person on this planet. She's probably an alien, Tilda Swinton. Whereas in the comics, the Ancient One is a elderly Tibetan man.
In response to this controversy, Marvel said that it has a very strong record of diversity in its casting of films and regularly departs from stereotypes and source material to bring its MCU to life. When you're aiming for diversity, the most obvious option is to take an elderly Tibetan man and replace it with a white woman.
Also in the MCU, they have a long history of having a lack of women of color, and even when they do have women of color, they are background characters. A good example of women of color being used as background characters can be found in the latest Marvel movies, Captain America Civil War, with the Wakandan women who are T'Challa's security. The one woman has one line and was super badass and left everyone wanting more. And in Age of Ultron, there's a doctor in Korea who gets shot and we never see her again.
Not only that, but in the Marvel movies, there is a tendency to use women as plot devices rather than as their own characters.
This can be seen time and time again with Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. Her characterization honestly changes more than her hair.
Natasha is there to help everybody fight and to kick serious butt. And despite all of this, she is not apparently kicking enough butt to get a movie of her own.
But like Ant-Man is. Natasha is also the ambiguous love interest for every man in the MCU. She's there for Cap and Bruce and Hawkeye and T'Challa. Anytime they need to spruce up some man's love story, they send her in there and she gets the job done.
When we find out Natasha's backstory in Age of Ultron, we find out that in order to become Black Widow, she was forced to be sterilized, and she refers to herself as a monster and compares herself to Hulk. And basically it just goes to show that in the MCU, if you can have children, your only job and purpose is to be a mom, and apparently moms cannot kick butt.
So it's not all darkness and gloom. There are some positive things. Peggy Carter and her TV show, which sadly got canceled, but while it was running, it was a good example of how women can kick butt.
Another kind of ray of sunshine maybe in Civil War was the introduction of the new Aunt May, who is like the younger, hipper version, who was apparently caught Tony's eye, which hopefully this is a way to tweak her character so that we can see more of her in future.
Another positive factor in the MCU is Natasha. I know we talked about how much Marvel writers hate her, but her portrayal is really great for young girls, seeing that you don't just have to be wearing a catsuit, you can kick ass in one too.
So on that note, subscribe, like our video, and comment below, or catch up with us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or Tumblr. Let us know what you thought, let us know what you're watching, and we will see you
next Monday.